Hello buddies, welcome to this overview of Phoenix Point. Phoenix Point is a new turn-based strategy game from the creators of the original XCOM series, Julian Gallup, and it is being developed by Snapshot Games. It features turn-based tactics and a world-based strategy in a fight against a terrifying alien menace. The game is currently being funded on fig.co. You can find the link in the description below. At the time of writing this, the game has 7,768 backers and have reached the goal. So the game will be a reality. I'm backing the game personally with $50 and I would put in more if I had the money. The first stretch goal is at $650,000 and right now the campaign is nearing $575,000. If we hit the stretch goal, we will be able to deploy vehicles in combat, and I mean, who doesn't want that? First, I'll tell you a bit about the game, which will also be why you should be backing it. Afterwards, I'll go over the different pledge tiers and what you can get for backing the game. But first, the background story. In 2022, the Pandora virus was discovered in the permafrost. Its genome was massive and only 1% of its genes match anything in existing databases. Once released, the virus was uncontrollable and began to transform the seas of Earth into something completely alien. And by the present day, 2057, the human population had been decimated. Few survivors gather in isolated havens spread throughout the world, most of which are controlled by different factions. The Phoenix Project is a worldwide organization designed to activate when the world is in peril. In the game, you control one of these cells, which includes some of the best scientists, engineers, and soldiers in the world. The only problem is you have no contact with any of the other cells. The game is based in a world that is far darker and more scary than previous games. The atmosphere is Lovecraftian inspired and will feature aliens unlike anything you've seen before. Well, maybe not. For instance, the Crab Man is very much like the Lobster Man of XCOM Terror from the Deep, and it really makes sense that Julian Gallup would father such a threat. The aliens you face, however, are not from outer space. They are mutated by the Pandora virus and will keep adapting to respond to your tactics. Not only will we be facing terrifying minions, but also large boss monsters that will possess multiple abilities for attacking and defending against your characters. You will need to shoot different parts of their bodies to remove these abilities. Julian himself have stated though that these are just the first wave aliens and we have lots more to look at. Each mission will require you to deploy a squad between 4 and 16 soldiers, sometimes accompanied by aerial and ground-based drones or vehicles. Battles are turn-based with Overwatch and return fire, providing a great level of interaction. Soldiers have willpower stat as well as endurance. Will points are used to spend on special abilities and strenuous physical or mental exertion, but they can also be lost if the character gets a serious injury, loses a comrade, or faces terrifying monsters. The end result would be panic or even insanity. The gameplay will function much like XCOM, where you have 2 actions per turn to move, shoot, or use equipment. But if an enemy is spotted while moving, then their movement is halted and the player can react by moving or firing. This could happen up to several times per character movement and makes sense as there is no pod activation system in the game. Potentially you can pick off each alien one by one, just as you would be able to in the original XCOM. The cover will function much like it does in XCOM 2 and the surroundings will potentially all be destructible, all of which is of course procedurally generated. Your characters will gain experience through battles and training. Each soldier class have extensive skill trees to explore. Also, equipment such as weapons will play a large role. You need firepower to deal with the threat after all. There's a large variety of weapons and equipment based on various technologies. Some are old, some are new, and some quite alien. Each faction has their own tech, which you can trade to get a hold of, or acquire using more aggressive approaches. From the geoscape, you plan your operations, construction, and research. It gives you a strategic view of the world situation. Here you will make contact with havens that will request your assistance to fight off the aliens, or even assist in resolving conflicts among the human factions. The mission types will range from kidnaps, rescues, assassinations, sabotage, infiltrations, and even haven takeovers and base defense missions to assaults on alien bases, and giant alien landwalkers are even possible. Though your main objective is to figure out what happened to the rest of the Phoenix organization and stop the alien invasion. This Lovecraftian atmosphere, the terrible horrors from the sea and shadows, should be enough in itself to support this game. It will add a much needed twist and layer to the genre and hopefully define a new era for it. To get the game, you will have to at least pledge $30. This will get you a digital downloadable edition of Phoenix Point for either Steam or GOG, which is the case for all pledges. No physical copies of the game will be shipped. Not only that, but you will also get a copy of Chaos Reborn for Steam, Snapshot Games' first game from 2014, and desktop wallpapers and a digital game manual. If you do put another $10 in and pledge $40, you will get early access from Q1 in 2018 and your name in the credits. On top of that, you'll also get the digital soundtrack and a digital art book with all the names of credited backers. The luxury edition at $50 will get you in-game content, a customizable armor built from alien body parts and alien living guns, all of which are available 3 months after the release of the main game as a part of a DLC. What is really cool is that with these items come a number of special missions and 2 separate storylines as well, something I would definitely have mentioned. At $95 plus shipping, you can grab yourself an early bird collector's edition and get a physical box with a manual, art book, and keyring, delivered in Q4 of 2018. Only 376 remain at the time of writing this, otherwise it's $105. If you do want a signed version, you'll need to be fast, as only 36 remain at the price of $250. But you also get a Phoenix Point t-shirt and a large poster. At $500 you can get the figurine edition, which includes a limited edition alien figurine. Only 7 remain. And lastly, you can get the immortalization edition at $1,500. Which will allow you to work with the team to create a Haven leader. Only 10 remain of these. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has helped you to see what the game is about and what we can expect. There's less than a month until the campaign ends, and I'm following this game with great expectations. Let me know in the comments what you think about this game and if you're going to be backing it. Is it going to be the best XCOM game in the world? Remember to like the video and share it with your friends, and have a wonderful game night. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed sharing this experience with me. If you did, leave me a like and a comment down below. It's very much appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, remember to subscribe by joining the Nightly Buddyhood. Have a wonderful game night. Cheers and stay cool.